Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, Jane continues to bring you an extremely interesting story called Julia Hui-Xian. Please watch. Liam and I are classmates and very close to each other. We both have average academic performance but are quite handsome and come from wealthy families. Liam is 1m75 tall and weighs 67 kilograms. Almost the same as me. Liam's family only has his mother and sister. And I am the only child. Liam's father died early, leaving Liam and his mother a fortune enough to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. Meanwhile, my parents are managers for a state-owned company. I often go to Liam's house to play. Liam's mother and sister always treat me like family. I remember clearly. It was a peaceful Saturday in the northern summer. I went to invite Liam to go swimming because his house had a swimming pool. Liam grinned when he saw me. "It's been days since I've seen you. My mom and Nora kept reminding me. It's so hot today. You want to go swimming, right?" I replied. "Then I'll come here. And then we can go sing tonight." "Okay." "Gosh. Why didn't you invite your friend in instead of standing outside?" Liam laughed and pulled me into the house. We walked to the pool in the back, where Nora was swimming in a pink two-piece swimsuit, her shoulder-length hair dripping wet and clinging to her soft shoulders. When she saw me, she smiled brightly. "Why haven't you been to my house for a while? Are you busy flirting with someone?" I smiled and replied, "If I can flirt with anyone, when will you give me wedding candy?" Nora giggled. "I'm so ugly. No one will marry me." Liam turned to me and said, "Let's see who's better at swimming today." "Liam, I'll give you 1 lap." "I'll give you 2 laps before I play," I replied. We agreed that whoever lost would have to pay for the rest of the evening. After warming up, we both jumped into the water, kicking and paddling nonstop. Although Liam was only slightly ahead of me, the gap gradually widened. By the 4th lap, I thought I was sure to lose. But suddenly I heard Nora shout, "Cole won." "Liam, I forgot to give you 1 lap." It turned out that I was the winner of that day's swim. At that time, I teased Liam. "Who told you to accept the challenge just now? Now you've lost and you still want to argue? Just admit defeat. Tonight's outing is on you." "Okay." Liam frowned and didn't say anything more. Accepting defeat. Hearing me mention going out, Nora from the side immediately said, "Can I go out with you tonight? It's so boring being home alone." I smiled. "Okay. But tonight we plan to go sing karaoke and have coffee. It would be more fun if you came." Liam was panting in the pool and then interrupted. "That's all you're good at. Every time you see us leaving, you want to follow us. But after we finish singing, where else are we planning to go?" Nora pretended to be innocent. "Where are we going? After singing, we'll go home. Where else would we go?" Liam splashed water on my face and laughed. "Going out with girls. What else?" We both burst out laughing, while Nora blushed and glared at us. "I don't have anything like that to play with. You guys keep teasing me." We laughed even louder. Nora suddenly raised her face and sarcastically said, "If I don't have anything, can I go out with guys? But I'm telling the truth. Playing with guys is more fun than you guys playing with girls. You guys are 1-on-1, but I'm 2-on-1 and still have no worries." Liam turned away, laughing and muttering, "I'm done with you." Then Liam turned back and asked, "Do you really want to go with me?" Nora smiled. "Of course. Can I come with you?" I looked at Liam and nodded. "Okay, let me go with you. Why are you so tense?" Just then Liam's mother came home, saw us laughing and joking, looked at us and asked, "You two are just playing together. Why are you arguing so loudly like this? Don't you know how to give in to each other a little?" I looked up and smiled. "Hello, Aunt Julia. You look so young in this silk AOBABA today, like you're in your early 30s. Aunt Julia smiled and waved her hand. "Why do you keep flattering me? I'm 50 years old. How young am I to anyone? Compliment my daughter Nora. She's still young, but I'm out of date." I looked at Nora and teased. "No need to compliment her. She's beautiful just by looking at her." Aunt Julia laughed and patted me on the shoulder. Cole, stay and have dinner with us today. It's been a long time since I've seen you. I happily agreed. Okay, Uncle. We continued to play in the pool. I just leaned against the pool wall to rest, while Liam swam vigorously as if to relieve himself. At this moment, Nora came closer, sat next to me, and smiled mischievously. What do you think of me? Am I as beautiful as before? She laughed and played with the water. Her hand gently touched mine. The cool water made me startled for a moment. I looked at her and smiled lightly. You're still as beautiful as before. Nothing has changed, Nora giggled. It's not good to flatter people. Her words were accompanied by a teasing look that made me a bit confused. Under the water, her hand suddenly touched closer, but I just kept quiet and said nothing. The atmosphere became strange, but Liam in the distance still didn't know. Continuing to swim in the lake, she looked at me with a completely different look, like a sister. I also realized that, but just smiled lightly, softly saying, You still look beautiful like that. Nothing has changed. She laughed and teased. Is it true, or are you flattering people again? Her hand under the water suddenly touched me more closely. Because it was under the water, so no one noticed. But we only dared to sneak around for fear that Liam would see. Nora leaned close to my ear and whispered, Sleep here tonight. Come to my room at night. We sisters can consider each other understood. Okay, I'll go help Mom. She left, leaving me with mixed thoughts. Liam and I swam a few more laps and then got up to eat. While sitting at the table, Liam said, What's the point of having fun tonight? I teased. Calm down, Julia. I'll ask Nora to go out for you. You can rent a motel too. You can come back tomorrow. It's okay. Liam laughed and patted my shoulder. You try to help me. I will make it up to you tomorrow. After we finished eating, we went out. Nora jumped into my car without asking Liam to drive. On the way, Nora tried to squeeze her 2 Indian grapefruits into my back, as if signaling to me that she was not wearing a bra. We went into a bar on Las Vegas Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada, and chose a room on the 2nd floor. I rarely sang. Only Nora and Liam sang continuously. We called the waitress. But when we saw a woman singing for a while, Liam called me outside the door and whispered, I ordered Nora. It will be here in about 10 minutes. Please help me take Nora somewhere else. I replied, Okay. Leave Julia alone. I turned back and winked at Nora, and I walked out, not forgetting to tell Liam, I suddenly have a headache. I'm going home first. Cole will take me home. You stay here and have fun. You don't have to go down. I took Nora home, but when we got to the pharmacy, she stopped there to buy some medicine before going home. I asked her what medicine she was buying, and she replied, Oh, I bought some sedatives for my mother. When I took Nora home, her mother, Julia, asked, Why are you back so early? Where's Liam? Nora replied, He's out with his girlfriend. You should go to bed.